The Toronto Maple Leafs, ladies and gentlemen. To think, just 5 days ago, they were 1 goal shy of taking a 3-0 lead in this series. A game where they had a 2-goal lead at one point, but the Leaf killer himself in overtime of Game 3 seems to have put these superstars right back into their natural state in the month of May, as the Leafs were absolutely pathetic tonight. Coming into this game, this was one of the biggest games of their careers. At home, with all the implications surrounding this core, it had to be tonight. And yet, I don't know what anyone should have expected. They were 1-5 in Game 5s coming into this one, but for the second game in a row, they were just abysmal. Shot attempts were 33-10 in favor of the Cats in the first, as it was all Florida who opened the scoring. But check out this terrible turnover from Matthews. Gets easily outworked. Just no effort from the Leafs here as the bouncing puck gets to Ekblad and it leads to the Panthers opening the scoring. But Toronto was lucky to even get out of the opening frame down just a goal. And yet, if the first was rough, the second was a nightmare. No life. They feel sorry for themselves anytime anything goes slightly wrong. Get baited into stupid penalties. It's just a joke. They had a few posts in the second, for instance. Matthews had himself a look, but that doesn't go well, compounded by a Kulikov slapper that went off Lawton in front. No chance for Wall here. Suddenly, it may as well have been over. And I can't understand what it takes to get these so-called superstars awake. This is a must-win, and yet there's no desperation out of these guys. Instead, Marner, a spin-o, what the hell are we doing? Another giveaway right up the middle of the ice as Reinhart and Boqvist coming back connect to make it 3-zip. 2 of the 3 opening goals a direct result of these two giving it away. And so, surprise, surprise, it's another turnover that led to Mikkola this time walking in, and this one Wall's gotta have, but yikes. Again, with the implications surrounding this team, coming into your own barn, how is this the best you have? No pushback at any point in this game, and while I usually hate this, the fans deservedly so booed them off the ice after 6 consecutive periods of not scoring. A Matthews jersey even found its way to the ice, which that is officially more jerseys on the ice than Matthews has goals in this series. And so if you'd think they wanted to at least make a statement in the third, redeem themselves a bit, nah. A 5th unanswered. Puck goes off McCabe in front, and it led to Wall finally being shown some mercy, but with Murray in net, make it 6 as Bennett with a beauty of a shot. But what an insult to the fans that had to take out a mortgage just to buy these tickets. This guy here, how are you possibly chirping Marchand at this point? Like, what are you possibly saying? Having said all of this, Robertson did score the sole goal of the game for Toronto, as he officially also has more goals than Auston Matthews this series, but that would be it. 6-1 was the final at home. You gotta obviously credit the Panthers, of course. They played like they wanted it. They played like Stanley Cup champions. Bobrovsky, who struggled early in this series, was dialed, has been dialed. There were moments like this in the first where this is suddenly a very different game if he lets one of these in, but he played well. Nearly got back-to-back shutouts, but man, I honestly just feel bad for Leafs Nation at this point. I'm not a Leafs fan, but the jokes aren't even funny anymore. This is beyond comedy. It's just sad. Auston Matthews, 0 goals in 10 games against the Cats. I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.